Hi there, Mustangs. Welcome to another Number Corner and More with Mrs. Price. Before we get started, please take a moment to get your Number Corner workbook, number of the day sheet in a plastic cover, a whiteboard or scratch paper just so you have something to write with, and a stuffed animal, pet, someone or something to talk to. Today we will recognize, describe, and extend number patterns. We will read number patterns to 120. We will add numbers, including adding two-digit numbers. We'll understand place value of hundreds, tens, and ones. We're going to write numbers in the expanded form. We'll use coins to represent the amount of school days. We will review the value of each coin. We will review keywords and strategies for addition and subtraction story problems. And we'll solve story problems using a variety of strategies. Today is Monday, June 8th, 2020. Yesterday was Sunday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. Let's take a moment to review the months of the year. We'll begin with January. 3, 2, 1, go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Oh, I didn't hear everybody saying the names of the month. We have them written right over here. Let's try that one more time. Ready? And January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Awesome job. Today's number is 172. The first thing that we do is spell it. Let's break 172 into small parts. The first number we'll spell is 1. 1 is spelled O-N-E. Hundred. Hundred. H-U-N-D-R-E-D. 70. 70. I know it starts with 7. S-E-V-E-N. And add the T-Y. T-Y. 2. T-W-O. 172. Then we come to number 2 through 6. Draw it. What is 10 less than 172? We only change the 7 to 1 less, or 10 less, which is 162. Now we need to go 10 more than 172, and that is 182. Then we have 172. 1 less than 172. This time we only change the ones column. So we'll change the 2 and make it 171. We have 171, 172. What comes next? One more would be 173. A number that 172 is greater than is 171 or less. Or less. So if you said 1, you would be right. Number 8, less than. 172 is less than what number? 173 or more. If you said 1,000,000, you would be right. If you said 180, you would be right. Any number 173 or more. Is 172 odd or even? Well, a quick review, even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So we look at the ones column to decide if it's odd or even, and 2 is an even number. Number 10, writing 172 in the expanded form. 100. There are 7 tens, which is 70, and 2 ones. 100 plus 70 plus 2 is the expanded form of 172. What time does our clock say? Our clock says it's 11:30 because the hand is between the 11 and the 12. The red shorthand is between the 11 and 12, and the blue longhand is in between, or is halfway around the clock. It's pointed at the 6. So we know it's 11:30. Then we need to use coins to make 172. Let's start off with the quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. So we have 25, 50, 75, $1. 4 quarters equal $1. We need $1.72. Well, let's keep going. We have $1.10, $1.20, $1.30, $1.40, $1.50, $1.60, $1.70, $1.71, $1.72. Rename the number. 100. How many tens in 172? There are 7 tens and 2 ones. 172. Good job, guys. Subtracting without regrouping. 47 minus 26. Well, the first thing we do, turn and tell your partner. Did you tell your partner we need to subtract the ones column? That was the right answer. 7 minus 6 equals 1. The next step is minus the tens column. 4 minus 2 equals 2. Our answer is 21. Our next problem is 59 minus 39. Well, we're going to subtract the 9 minus 9 from the ones column, and we get 0. And then we go to the tens column. 5 minus 3. Turn and tell your partner what 5 minus 3 is. 2. Good job. Subtraction with regrouping. We have 64 minus 27 for our first problem. The first thing we need to do is our ones column. 4 minus 7. We can't do it, so we'll have to borrow from the 6 tens and make our number 14. And 14 minus 7 equals, turn and tell your partner, 7. Then we go to our tens column. 5 minus 2 equals, turn and tell your partner, 3. Our answer is 37. 26 minus 7. 6 minus 7. You can't do it. We're going to have to borrow from the tens column. 16 minus 7 equals 9. 1 minus nothing equals 1. Our answer is 19. Then we have 56 minus 29. 56 minus 29. 6 minus 9 in the ones column, we can't do it. So we're going to borrow 110 from the tens column. 16 minus 9. Turn and tell your partner. 7. 4 minus 2 equals 2. I hope you had fun doing those problems. I know that I did. Addition words. More, in all, joined, altogether, both, add, combined. Strategies for addition. Story problems. Counting on, counting forward on a number line. Draw a picture. Use the number bond. For subtraction, keywords, less, fewer, take away, minus, strategies, count backward. Count backward on a number line. Draw a picture. Use a number bond. Time for our word problem. We're going to play Foursquare and do the UPS check. You can use your plastic word problem sheet, or you can do it on scratch paper. The first thing that we're going to do is read our story problem. Using the UPS check, to understand, we need to read the word problem 2 times. Ready? Let's go. Milo had 7 race cars. Jonathan had 15 race cars. How many more cars did Jonathan collect? Let's read that one more time. Milo had 7 race cars. Jonathan had 15 race cars. How many more cars did Jonathan collect? Well, we've read this story problem twice. Now we have to circle the numbers and units, which is 7 race cars and 15 race cars. Then we box the action word, many more. That's going to help us decide if it's addition or subtraction. And underline the question. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We are on P for the UPSC method. Plan. Draw a picture, diagram, or a number line. I'm using a number line. I started on 15 on my number line because Jonathan had 15 cars. I counted back 7 because Milo had 7 cars. The difference of 8. Milo had 8 more cars. I started on 15 because that was the whole. A part of the 15 was 8, and I needed to know how many more cars Jonathan had, and the difference was 8. Jonathan had 8 more cars. Solve. Nope, I haven't solved the problem yet. I have to write an equation, show all of my work, and circle my answer. So, I knew Jonathan had 15 cars. I subtracted the 7 that Milo had, and I came up with a difference of 8. So Jonathan has 8 more cars than Milo. We're at the C for checking your work. Make sure your work, you explain and justify your thinking, your answer is reasonable, and you write in a complete sentence. My answer is reasonable because I knew because I started on 7 and I counted up till I got to 15. I counted 8 to get 15, to get to 15. So he has 8 more cars. I knew because I used a number line, I started on 15 and I counted back 7 and landed on 8. So he has 8 more cars. Today we accomplished a lot. We recognized, described, and extended number patterns. We read numbers to 120. We added numbers including adding 2-digit numbers. We worked with place value of hundreds, tens, and ones. We wrote numbers in the expanded form. We used coins to represent the amount of days of school. We worked with and understood the value of each coin. We reviewed keywords and strategies for addition and subtraction story problems. We solved various strategies. Stop. For today's homework, you will do Bridges Number Corner book, page 76 and 77. When you've completed those pages, please take a picture, send them to your teacher via email, dojo, or text, whichever is the most convenient for you. Don't forget to watch recorded reading lessons with Mrs. Estevez, writing lessons with Miss Tapia, and more math lessons with me, Mrs. Price. You have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Sending my heart out. Bye-bye, Mustangs.